Welcome everybody. We're going to be playing the Arena Open Day 1 traditional, so best of 3. We're going to dive on in, see if we can get some good cards. Let me know what you think of this sort of video. Hopefully I don't have to make more of these. I just qualified my first try, but you know, always open to that sort of feedback. Okay. Yes! Off to a great start. 2 Bonnie Pauls, a Stoic Sphinx, and an Outcaster Trailblazer. Well, blue-green it is. Fibblethip's not the best, but I'm certainly not complaining. Let's just build our blue-green deck, then see if we want to splash, potentially black for recursion, and go from there. I like this guy, this guy, this guy. Okay, pretty good blue cards. Green next. Maybe we'd want to splash white, but our blue-green is looking good. This is 37 cards. We don't really have any fixing, so I'm probably just going to try to stick to blue-green. Because, like, we have 1, 2, 3 deserts, 4 deserts, 5. We don't really have any fixing for... so none of these really overlap blue, so the only one that overlaps with blue or green is this one, which overlaps with red. We don't really have any fixing in our lands. So I think we'll just ride the double Bonnie Paul. Ooh, this is a blue-green card. Don't want to forget about that. This one, if we were to splash white, we'd get access to Endless Detour and 2 Buried in the Gardens. I just don't think we really have the tools to splash white effectively. And we don't really need to. I think we just totally fine just playing blue-green. Maybe this guy's better in sealed, but I don't think so. All right, we have a lot of removal in white. Maybe we could sideboard into that if we needed to. Black, we just have no cards that are worth playing here. No, like, recursive elements, which is sometimes what I'd like with Bonnie Paul. Like, you play it once, get it back if they kill it in blue. This thing could be playable. Don't like this guy. Just getting as many playables as I can here. Yeah, I don't think I want to splash white. I just don't have any fixing. This is like my only source of potentially like one-time only white fixing. I'll probably play Arid Archway as an 18th land. Because I just want to hit my land drops all the way up to Bonnie Paul. I'll play that guy maybe. Maybe 1 copy of the Varmint. This card's fine, but more of an aggressive card, I think. Okay, so let's see. Color breakdown. Slightly heavier towards green right now. What's my outlaw count? 1 mercenary. Creature counts at 14. I probably don't need this Take the Fall. Geyser Drake's also not really doing much. We don't really commit a lot of crimes for this Nimble Brigand. Which is maybe where Take the Fall comes in handy, but we commit a couple. Yeah, I'll just do this. And try it like this. I'll see you folks in the games. Before I get to the games, I want to give a huge shout out to all of the patrons who support the NicolaiBolas channel at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It is thanks to Patreon support that I'm able to make as many videos as I do, and I really do appreciate everybody who contributes towards the success of the channel. If you're enjoying my videos and would like to support my content directly, Patreon is the best way to do so, and you gain access to some cool perks along the way, such as access to my card-by-card tier list for each set and other cool benefits. Special shout out to those patrons who support my channel at the credits level. I really do appreciate it, but without further ado, let's get to the games. Sure, we'll keep this. I'm debating whether to get rid of the Hound or the Varmint. Probably the Hound. This way I have something to do on turn 2. I mean, getting this guy down first just is nice upside. Sure, Roadrunner. Just gonna get in the damage while I can. Okay, they kill it, sure. Get my cards. And they're missing land drops. That's good for me. Play my land first, so they can't counter my guy. They can kill it. They can deal 4. Yep. Can't really stop that. Eartha Joe's good. Now we wait. I know what the bottom card is, so every draw I have like a 1 in 13 chance of finding a Bonnie Paul. That worked out at least a little bit. So they have Lullaby, Derailment, Blast. Maybe with this Mana Dork, I don't need the 18th land. I might have to chump block. Okay. They didn't bother buffing it. Well, we're certainly not attacking. Didn't quite get there. I like Varmint knowing they have the mystical tether. Yeah, I think I'll just run it back. It's a shame I've had to mulligan twice in my deck for not drawing lands. Yeah, that's not going to happen, my friend. Resilient Roadrunner. Sure. Maybe I'll bring in my second Varmint now that I know they have a couple of those sorts of effects. I should have just drawn two. That's just bad. Yeah, because I needed them to tap out because then my guy's like hexproof forever. This into turn it into a 0/1 and fight it. I'm just in survival mode. I've drawn some extra cards already. I should be fine here. Yeah, I'm not blocking. Yep, the greedy line, but the greedy line could win me this game that's kind of not going well. If their last card isn't a removal spell. And even so, it forces them to use their removal on my 1/1. Sure, I'll pay. Okay. Empty board, top deck war, and I have 2 Bonnie Pauls in my deck. Oh, that's great. That is so good. That is so, so good. That gives me 2 Surveils here. They get a couple Scries, but this has got to be good for me. 2 to the top, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. This can kill their Journey to Nowhere, and I still get 2 more Surveils here. Oh, no. So I can still cast Bonnie Paul. I have 8, 9 mana. Sure. So I have 5, 8, 9 right now. So I got a 3 mana 1/1. There we go. So I get to attack. I have a chump blocker for Terror of the Peaks. They only have 1 card. Okay. The Rally the Posse card could beat me. Sure. They made 2 cards. I have 2 potential blockers for Terror as well. This is reach. Now that reach is this bow and arrow, it's kind of funny because if they make a card with a bow and arrow that doesn't have reach, it's going to be odd. Okay, definitely bringing in this guy. And I'll just cut a forest. Whew. Because I'm on the draw, seems reasonable to do. Still have 17 lands and a couple of mana dork people. It's mostly that I just don't want to, like, have Bonnie Paul and then not be able to play it. Ugh. He does have the counter spell, so I'll have to be a little bit careful. All right, I'm already recording. Easy keep. They're on a mulligan. Wow. Ooh, Brigand plus Fording is a good combo. I'll let them counter this if they want. Looks like they maybe went towards the white control deck or something. Girolf. I need to take damage for no reason. Just gonna do this on my turn so it'll be hexproof on theirs. They don't find an answer or a flyer. This is the thing about Stoic Sphinx. It requires very specific answers. If they're trying to like hold up Mystical Tether or something, they just can't target it. And if they do target it, I can now failed forwarding it back to my hand. And then cast it again. Sure. This is my turn where I'll cast all my spells. This guy will trigger. I'll get to Surveil too before I draw my extra card. Neither of these helps my Sphinx punch through, which is why I ditched them both. If they cast the thing now, their 4/3 can threaten trading with my 5/3. They can block two of my guys, yeah. Still have a lethal flyer. Got a 5/4 trampler now. I'm not gonna let the mystical tether this guy, pretty much. I don't know why they didn't cast oh man, never mind. I think yeah. I'm trying to play around the 5 mana, like the 3 mana exile that can play at higher speed or whatever. That's what it feels like they have. They don't seem to realize their guy has vigilance. I'm gonna make the trade. I'll draw a card. Yay! We won. Mulligan. My deck mulligans well, because if it mulligans to a hand that has Bonnie Paul, it's pretty good. This is just a 6-drop in my deck. I have no on-color deserts and no need to play half on colors. Maybe I should play the red-green desert. I could see that being worth it. Any blue-green decks, I assume they have Bonnie Paul. Sure. Wow. I'm actually shocked that they have that card in their deck. Not the end of the world. Good job, Varmint. Let's go. I really hope their last card isn't Snakeskin Veil. I always think this kills enchantments for some reason. Sure. Okay. Sure. Second copy of the Varmint's coming in again. I think we've got him. I know I haven't been talking much this video. I'm kind of, in a way, in the zone, in a way, kind of out of it, if that makes sense, where it's like, okay, just really focusing up. Just use my Decisive Denial to keep my Bonnie Paul in play. I guess I could have, I mean, I can still get the 3 Surveils. My deck is really, really good. It doesn't require that much thinking as much. I maybe should just main deck this Varmint. It's been good both times. 2 out of 2. This could also be potentially good. Oh, man. This is just a really good deck. Have you been half asleep? Rainbows have nothing to hide. The Rainbow Connection is such a good song. Gosh, I'm kind of out of it today. Whew. Like, not in terms of being able to play, but just my mood is just not really as chatty / I don't know, vibey. But it's a high stakes tournament, so I still want to make a video of it, of course. And it's still fun. It's just, boy, oh boy. Okay, this is a good hand. This will get us some cards. I'm just going to prevent them from doing anything aggressive against me. If I survive, I'm going to win. I'm just going to get my cards so I can keep hitting land drops and play Bonnie Paul on time. Sure. Happy to trade 1/1 for 3/4 here. Great. I'm kind of saving this for just extra safety. I can put the land in the graveyard because Bonnie Paul can get it back. I guess I could have just countered this, kept my guy around, had protection from the next enchantment based removal spell. But so they don't have Path to Exile, that's at least for sure. I will draw a card here, I think. Trade my 1/1 for their mercenary token and get a card draw. Yep. Still have to deal with my 7/7. Now they know that they can't even kill my guy because I can get back Bonnie Paul. Sure. This should be game. Take a block here, jump there. Or they double block Bonnie. No, they can't because it's got 9 power. Okay. Easy peasy. I'm gonna main deck. Gosh, do I want to main deck the second Varmint? Maybe it's coincidence that I've played against 2 decks that have the white enchantments. Oh, it's so tough. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it in the sidelines for now. I'll see you folks next round. Decent opener. If I draw a land, I can play my Gardener. If I don't draw a land, I'm toasted, but I have 18, so my odds are like 75%, 70%. Gaining life against this sort of deck seems good. Nice. Let's play ball. Like the Oasis Gardener's nice because the 2/2 is still like a relevant body and the life gain matters and all that good stuff. Cunning Coyote. Well, that means they don't have a removal spell. I'll play the cactus. If they're playing blue randomly for a counterspell, more power to them. Spinewood's Armadillo? Oh no. Oh no. Please don't have back for more. Oh, that's a good card against me right here while I'm tapped out. My 2 instants are actually good against back for more, I think. But if they bring their guy back and eat my dude, ugh. Yeah, that's the only explanation. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's not actually bad for me. Okay. So I can turn their guy into a 0/1. Or I can just trash the town. I'd rather keep my guy, so I'll just turn their guy into a 0/1. Oh, they have Snakeskin Veil. Yep, that happens. If they have another Snakeskin Veil, they have another Snakeskin Veil. Now my Stoic Sphinx is lethal. Gonna go to 3. If they don't make a big play this turn, I think I've got him. That's scary. might live at exactly 1. Just I hope they have nothing. Oh man, if they have a single outlaw or card, I need to just have them have nothing. Good to know they have that guard in their deck. Because they can ping me for this, so if they drop basically anything, I'm dead. If they draw a card here, that could mean they don't have anything. Yep, they got me. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's why I really like having all my land drops. Because missing the land drops there made it hard for me. Oh well, we'll run it back. Play this, plot this, flip this. Magda, that's not good for me. I guess it wasn't the end of the world. I was able to kill it. I don't think there's a card they could have that would kill it there. Sure. I'm glad I just held up my Phantom Interference here. That is an outcome that can happen in my sort of deck. Gonna keep playing big guys, so if they do have removal, they can't kill them. Because if they have explosive derailment or something, that would be bad. Oh, man. Okay, that went well. Hit the 5/4. Maybe this 3 mana 4/2 lines up well against that. I'm just gonna run it back. I could bring in another creature on the draw, I think. Got all my expensive cards, but I've got some early plays I could draw. This into this. That's a good draw. I essentially now have a way to like shut down whatever they're gonna do for a turn at least. Plot this, and then I just need to find something in the next couple turns. Them doing nothing is really good for me because I now have all the lands I need to get to Bonnie Paul. I can just keep holding up my Phantom Interference. If they're just hitting me for 1, that's really good for me. And if I counter something this turn and then play Spinewood's Paladin next turn, I'm pretty happy. Doke. I'm really worried about their overwhelming card. Yeah, 4/7 mana. They're gonna get to cast it. Maybe Phantom Interference was bad there. Okay. They didn't even bother pinging me. Magda, sure. Sure. Oh my gosh, they had an answer, dang it. I'm just looking for decisive denial. If this last card is the overwhelming card, I lose. Otherwise, I'll win. Kind of how I'm viewing it now. Just 8 mana kill all my stuff is so brutal. Okay, so they don't have that. Hope their last card isn't Snakeskin Veil. This will cost 5 to target their guy, and then I get 4 more to draw a card myself. Always have it, Dante. Love that. Love that for me. That's great. That's great. Great. Okay. So I'll use my fight spell to kill their dragon that they're going to make with Magda. Got him, I think. Okay, they got me to 4. Looking for removal. I don't know if I played that perfectly. It was good enough, though. Welcome to another round. This hand looks good to me. This emergent haunting will flip. The battle droids will be fine. Republic credits will be fine. No, they won't. Gosh. This Arena Open is on Star Wars Day, and I just got to see a special showing of The Phantom Menace, which was marvelous. I love that movie. And it was really fun getting to see it on the big screen. It's one of my favorite Star Warses. I always loved Qui-Gon Jinn. So they probably have Bonnie Paul too. Resolves. They can counter him. Fine. Clear shot? Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my other varmint, I guess. Yeah, if they have Bonnie Paul and this card, so be it. I can't have it. Ankle biter. Sure. Draw a bunch of cards off my Outcaster. So now they block my 4-2 with their ankle biter, but then they don't have a good blocker for... Oh, they're just doing it that way. Okay, I respect it. I'm just going to do this and then try to get my guy trample at some point. Two counters onto my freestyle. This guy to gain trample. This guy to deal the damage. Bounce that guy. Now I have two guys that can attack past the Spinewoods. Not cool. Attack all, they go block here. Block here, block here. This is going to free my Sphinx. Oh, man. They have this card. That's one that I want to blow out. This card really wrecks it if they go for it with the ankle biter. Oh, man. Oh. It'd be great to get a win here. Just lock it in first try. Get to day 2. Certainly keepable. Counter, 3-drop, kill something, draw a card. I've been pretty happy with my 18 lands. This is only 17 in this post-board game here, but... They're missing land drops. They have the Stable Master, though, so... Throw from the saddle can take out basically one of their lands and draw me a card here, maybe. Get our mana down. We have now got 6 mana next turn, and they still only have 2. This might be good enough to win on its own, honestly. Just gonna flash in the Sphinx. I think this guy's better than the ankle biter. I just have a hard counter for anything they could possibly do. Good game. Day 2 of the Arena Open. I seem to get there on my first try a lot. I think day 1 competition isn't always the highest. Also, this deck is nutty, but 2 Bonnie Paul is good. But I mean, we didn't even need Bonnie Paul in some of the games, I feel like. But yeah, great deck. Easy wins. I mean, been to a couple game 3s, but I felt pretty confident in my deck. Nice. Well, deck was great. If you made it all the way till the end of the video, leave hashtag #PerfectPaul to let me know you made it all the way till the end of the video. 4-0 feels good. I'll see you folks in the day 2 drafts.